out biblically though. What do you, based on what you just brought down to me, Owen, what do you think about predestination?
Predestination?
Yeah.
Well, that's tricky because some people say you're not predestined, but if you look at the reality, if God is God and He's made everything and He's written everything, technically, what is written out was already written by God. So you could say that we are predestined in the sense of because God has made everything, because technically God wrote everything that happened. We can technically say God did write the fall of man. God did write all these stories. God predicted all these things because He is God. Sure, we could say we are predestined. Now, we are limited here to think that we're not, and so whether we're predestined or not, here in this reality, we don't know. So because of that, that faith still counts. Now, God does say in heaven, you're gonna be rewarded on your works on earth. So not everyone in heaven is going to be treated, or is not going to have the same thing simply because you had salvation. When you have salvation, what you did here on earth will matter when you get to heaven. So I think a lot of that is going to play into those who are called and those who are saved. Whatever you did here on earth is going to be shown, kind of like what you did in heaven. It's like, you know how we saw mansions or so in heaven, where your dream home is going to be in heaven, as they say. To me, I believe that how you conduct yourself here on earth is going to determine whether or not your position is in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Well, be in heaven and everything will be great, but obviously God has to come down for 1,000 years and reign on the earth, and then he has to get rid of Satan after. But
that's a whole other topic. Yeah. No, well, not that you bring it up. You're going into your explanation. So I'm putting out respect.
I was just saying, there's a whole lot of other things that have to happen before we have a new heaven. So.
Yeah, well, here's the thing too, man. The funny thing is, not to get too far, but the King of Heaven is actually going to be here on earth.
Yeah,
it's going to be brought.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that'd be a beautiful thing.
No, should do what you're going to do.
Okay, I was going to bring this out for you, man. This is Romans 8 and 28. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to His purpose, for whom He did foreknow, He also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of His Son, that He might be the firstborn among many brethren. Moreover, whom He did predestinate, them He also called, and whom He called, them He also justified, and whom He justified, them He also glorified. So this is basically saying, like what you said, if the Most High wrote that story, so that's intense. Free will is a tricky thing, because I take it like this. Look at it like this. Look at it like a movie. The Most High is the director. He created the movie. So He creates the characters, good people, evil people, in His eyes, not to our sake. Because anyone that's just regular, if you're not, our justification of good is pretty small if you think about it. Don't kill nobody, don't do certain, try to be a good person on earth in our takes of the human standard. But when it comes to the Most High God, He has a standard of what He looks for those who want to serve Him. And so that's what it goes into. But He predestinated those people of who He chose, who are ultimately going to do that, in turn ultimately making it to the kingdom of heaven. Like you said, us, we don't know who. I don't know if you may be an Israelite and called to make it, and I might not make it. I don't know. We don't know whether we're called. We can pray that we are.
But that's where faith comes in.
Sure.
I believe that, I like that we don't know. So because we don't know, that's where we can have that much stronger of a faith. Because knowing everything and knowing the exact plan, to me, would ruin faith. To me, it's, I don't know. And because I don't know,
right,
that relationship is now not going to be focused on the fact that I know the facts, but now because I'm relying on God.
All right. I agree with that. I agree with the faith.
We got to get going, but
sure.
Do you have a YouTube channel or something like that?
I do, yeah. You got your phone?
Yes, sir, I do.
Yeah. All praise. Type it. If you mind, I'll type it if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
Because it'd be a lot of spelling out if I had to. Okay.
That's you right there?
Yep. So that's it right there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, all praise to me.
Yes, sir. Man, you make a lot of videos, man.
All praise the Most High, man. I don't feel
There
like I
you
make
go.
enough, man.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it.
There's an email on too.
All right,
If you do got it, you click on the channel. If you click on the channel itself, that's the email right there. So if you got questions, just hit me up on that email,
sure.
man.
I will.
It'd be good to talk with you again,
Yes, sir.
man.
Thank
Sure.
you.
Likewise.
Yeah, of course. You stay safe and you keep preaching the word, man.
Appreciate that, my man. Y'all take care now.
You too.
Appreciate it. What's going on? So you never know, see, in which aspect, because see, somebody may fire him up. Spirit was right in terms of the conduct. Now, he may very well be an Edomite to match the energy. You know what I'm saying? If he was giving me Edomite energy, that's how we go. If not, you keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need to get into no. Now, he may not. It's a matter of see if he's going to understand things, get the correct understanding, just like any Jake, really, right? Because you see, that's the problem. That's the problem with our people, is they don't even want to stop to hear about their salvation. But to say that he's an Edomite all day, they'll stop and hear the word of the Most High God. What's going on, brother? You got time to chop it up real quick? You gotta go. You sure you got 5 minutes, man? All right, my man. But that is the expense. I'm sure they probably had somewhere to go, right? But they stopped. And this is the difference with Jake. Jake will not still move. What's going on, brother? What you doing? You got time to chop it up? Yeah, Shalom. Come on, chop it up, man. Yeah, so that's what's up, man. Hey, nice to see you, man. Why you not, man? What's up? Yeah, why are you not? You already know who you are. You know the name of the Most High God. Okay, so what we talking about, brother? Why you not with me? Why you not with me?
I said, you want me to go put more fridges on? Come back out here?
You got your fringes?
Come on, man.
Yeah. What's up? Are you part of a congregation or anything, bro? You know, that's what's up. When did you find out about the Noah being an Israelite? 3 years ago. Okay. So you already know what type of time are we on right now. Yeah. It's getting real serious, real. We're basically there. Huh? 7:02. Yeah. You already hip on this, brother. So like, what's your name, bro? Matthew. All right, that's all right, man. Likewise. Look, I'm gonna get to you to the point. You already know this. I love when people already, when brothers, sisters. I can't. We know it's predestinated. Yes.
I'm surprised you see me out here. I just gotta, I got courage myself.
Okay. So chop it up. This is the quick message I want to bring to you now. So, okay. You already know about this. I'm glad I can bypass all this because you already know. All praise Yahawashi shot. No doubt. So, all right, man. What have you heard in regards to baptism, man? You believe in Yahawashi, right? Okay. Right. Okay.
Like, it's a little bit of
be honest. Yeah.
As far as like where it stands now, as far as feel me, I feel like baptism. I can't put my own interpretation, but that scripture would lead us to believe that baptism is different from what it was. It's not the same as I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. So check this out. What you probably, we've heard different topics, right? So it can leave some confusion. Room for.
So I know, of course, it's not done like Christians.
Yeah. Right. It's different. So check this out. The reason why water baptism, we're speaking specifically. The reason why water baptism is a must. I'm not gonna hold back on nothing, brother. Yes, absolutely. It's a must. Because you would agree with me, right, that you need the blood of we need to be covered by the blood of Yahawashi, right? All right, now check this out. Let's go to the book of Romans real quick, brother. Rock with me. You say you wanted precepts, I got you, my brother.
I just want to see that you're going to give me some information. I got to at least try the spirit by the spirit and know if you got precepts to back up.
Yes.
Baptism is a topic that I'm not knowledgeable on. So, especially after all the things that have happened in this world right now today, where it could stand with the Most High as far as that actually being baptized.
But the Most High set this up for happening by design. All right, so Romans chapter 3 and verse, let's go off at let's go to 22. We'll start 22. Even the righteousness of Yahweh, which is by faith of Yahawashi Hamashiach, unto all, and upon all them that believe, for there is no difference. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of Yahweh. We all have, right? Being justified freely by his grace through redemption that is in Hamashiach Yahawashi. That's the thing. We know about, hey, you got to keep the law to the best of your ability, right, here in this captivity. But we're not justified by our works of the law. That's not going to save us. But who's going to save us? Yahawashi, right? Yeah, yo, go ahead, bro. All right, no, we'll keep it going. We're going to talk. I'm going to let you talk, bro. Verse 25, whom Yahweh have set forth to be a propitiation through faith in his blood, to declare his righteousness for the remission of sins that are passed through the forbearance of Yahweh, right? So the remission of sins through his blood, right? And you agree, you agree, right? We both agree we need his blood, to be covered by the blood. Now check this out, all right, y'all? That's the blood. Let's go into the book of Mark. Let's go to the book of Mark, chapter 1 and verse 4. Alright. I'll start at 1. The beginning of the gospel of Yahawashi Hamashiach, the Son of Yahweh, as it is written in the prophets, behold, I send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee. So we know that's John, speaking of John the Baptist, right? Elijah prophesied, we know Elijah, John the Baptist, right? Now, prepare the way. If I say I'm gonna build a tropical smoothie for you, right? Matthew, I say this is set for Matthew. I didn't finish it yet, but I have the building set up. You got to come in and get everything else that needs to be added onto the business. Am I going to destroy it, or am I handed to? Right? Am I destroying the building? Right. So that's the thing. If he's preparing something for him, that means it's ready for handoff. You know what I mean? And so that's John the Baptist was meant to hand off the baton to Yahawashi, right? So now verse what's the name? Verse 3. The voice of one crying in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord, make his path straight and narrow path, right? John did baptize in the wilderness, watch this, and preach the baptism of repentance for remission of sins. Now, what did we just read was the remission of sins in Romans 3 and 25? The blood, right? It said we need that blood. But this said John preached the baptism for repentance for remission of sins, right? That's so looking at two things. What baptism was John preaching?
That was water baptism.
Water baptism.
But how does that transfer to not
go ahead.
that
No,
any
I want to go ahead.
The ways that things were done then,
go ahead.
It should be done now.
Go ahead.
Like how is that done now?
Who does?
Who is the man that give you that? For instance, is that brothers that have camps or brothers that lead camps? Are they able to?
A believer.
Okay, so
but a believer, right? Here's where it gets ruffle feathers with a lot of brothers, you know. But respectfully, you know, talking doctrine. Believers is someone who believes in Yahawashi, right? So now let's check this out. I'm gonna go to Romans 6, okay?
Stand me a little bit.
Yeah. Now I got you, brother. I got you. And I mean, hey, listen, man. Nah, I care about you, brother. So I'm gonna let you know this. And then you as a man, you gonna. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Con. And you as a man in the spirit, you're gonna make your decision what the spirit leads you to do. You know. This is Romans chapter 6 and verse 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? Yahweh forbid. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein? God, check this out now. Know ye not that so many of us as were baptized into Yahawashi Hamashiach were baptized into his death? Look, now, Paul is writing this letter, speaking, because we know this is only for Israel, but he's speaking even more specific. You ever remember been in school when you had those Venn diagrams before? Ever been in class and you make a little chart, there's a big circle, then you get smaller because now it's dividing up. Right. He's writing to a specific set of people that are Israelites, now saying, know how many of us. So that means if you weren't baptized, Paul wasn't writing this letter to you, right? And that would consider a believer, right? Check this out. Therefore we are buried with him by baptism into death, that like as Hamashiach was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also should walk in the newness of life. For if we have been planted together in the likeness of his death, we shall also in the likeness of his resurrection. That represents the death, right? The death, burial, and resurrection of Yahawashi, baptism. Huh? What you got? What you confused on?
Because like, okay, baptism is still a physical act.
Correct.
We have to go. We gotta have another. We gotta say, we gotta say prayer. We gotta really.
That's
as far as how the baptism is done. Christian church is just it's pretty much the same. If we're gonna be technical, it's pretty much the same. I mean, you got a pastor, it's a little bit, water, pray.
Right. What name are they baptizing people in?
Of course. But I'm speaking of physical act.
Yeah.
Not saying that it's been done.
Okay.
But I would like precepts, since this is something this type of
Yes.
I would like precepts that actually include that baptism is something that has to be physically done to this day. Because people try to toe the line of Old Testament, New Testament. That's not something that is really a part. We got to keep the commandments, all the statutes, laws. But baptism is very baptism is a commitment to something. This ain't.
That's what it said, right?
Feel me?
Right.
This ain't a fast. This ain't day of atonement. Like baptism is a serious topic. Once you make the decision to be baptized, that's a big step. That's like being
absolutely.
Now, I understand baptism. It almost coincides with the ideas of the circumcision. Israel circumcised, of course, physically, our flesh, and our hearts, our minds,
right.
Circumcised. The law, statutes, and commandments, which I guess you could say they strengthen us, they chop us up, they reformed us. Like pain, so it's like
go ahead.
Just like the Most High would say, scripturally the same. You put on the garment. Most High, a lot of people tend to take it off. You know me? That being said, like as far as like, it's just out.
But no, it's okay.
Because I'm still learning myself.
It's
not something that I take lightly.
For sure.
And baptism is a very, very, very strong topic.
Why do you think it's very strong?
Okay, because John the Baptist passed away. Okay. You know what I mean? Now, John the Baptist was given the role of the man who did baptism. Now, I haven't seen in the scriptures where he gave that power was given to other men to do that work of being able to baptize somebody. That's where I thought that it became about the law, statutes, and commandments, in which you are baptized in the Spirit. It's not about you being in a body of water, you can put in some water. No, it's the word of Yahawashi, which he is the living waters of the scriptures.
Yes.
Once you hear them, you're baptized in the Spirit. That's how I'm even able to have this conversation with you, because I feel me.
Right. Okay. So
that was my understanding.
Got you. I understand. That's actually the predominant understanding amongst Israel, which there's a remnant. There's a remnant that will be delivered amongst Israel. You know what I'm saying? And so that's to keep in mind. Not Yahawashi, the knowledge of Yahawashi, which he is that mystery. The law, statutes, and commandments, right? If you go back, like, have you read the book of Acts 2?
I studied.
Yeah.
Brothers, I got 1,000 precepts right here.
For sure.
But I'm not.
It's okay, no.
And sometimes I thank the Most High for this, because I'm not going off the name.
Yeah.
Like, you bring the precepts up, you know this in my spirit, it's in my heart. I can bear witness to it.
No problem.
But as far as me just knowing, I'm turning apart.
That's okay.
I haven't gotten there yet.
That's okay. That's not even, honestly, it's about trying to be your heart being right with the Most High, not about how many precepts you can remember.
So let me ask you this, though. Are you a part of the congregation?
Huh?
Are you a part of the congregation?
I am, but it's not like a deep, so it's not, it's basically the name of my congregation. If you want to put a name, I call it, the channel I got on YouTube is called L.I.T.T.Y. Stands for Livingintruthofyahawah. So that's what that would be. I got brothers that I congregate with, but most of them are in different states. I got one brother that fellowship that's in this area. So yeah,
are you from there?
Yeah.
You know other brothers around here?
See, now here's where it comes to like-minded, like the scriptures say. Can two walk together unless they be agreed? So it's all love for brothers that have a different.
I've been through those
Right. But we gotta agree and understand it, because
Well, I want to say this, because I gotta go. But I want to say this. You're still out there. You know, despite anything that I've seen a lot going on in Israel.
Yeah.
Amongst congregations, amongst men themselves. That being said, that's why I'm honestly not a person. I try to join congregations. Like you said, like minds and things of that nature, it comes back to the laws and commandments, which we all know.
Yeah.
So that's the most important thing.
well, check this out real quick. Gotta stop you, Matthew. Also, get my channel or something so we can.
Oh, I got you. I'm gonna remember that.
With Living the Truth, you got your phone? Cause
I don't remember that. L.I.T.Y. I'm gonna remember that.
yeah, you gotta type in the whole name though. It ain't gonna pop up. You gotta put Living in the Truth, Yahawashi. It's not. Yeah, it won't do it, bro. Yeah.
I can't physically type it in right now.
Oh, cracked or whatever. I stopped it so you can take a picture. I stopped my joint so you can take a picture, bro.
What?
My channel.
Oh, I got you.
Okay. But the reason why I say that, you need to contact me, man. Because the reason why I say so, Acts 2, just real quick. The understanding that you must be cleansed by the word is true, but that's called sanctification. That's the mistake that brothers make. Sanctification. I'm gonna get you one. No, you good. I'm gonna give you one precept so you say I'm not just talking.
Cool.
I'm not just talking. You know what I'm saying? Physical water baptism never stops for the believers of Yahawashi. So, yeah. Ephesians 5:26. I just got to get to it. But basically, as a matter of fact, yeah, this whole book has the Apocrypha in it. Love this Bible, man. Yeah. So, yeah.
That's how you know it's a sword for real.
It's a
Brothers
sword.
In the ancient time, they pull out a sword. They're like, hey, you got it. What kind of metal is that?
God. Here it goes right here. This is Ephesians 5:26. Well, let's start 25. Husbands, love your wives, even as Mashiach also loved the church and gave himself for it. Right? That he might sanctify, check it, sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word. That word sanctify means, I was talking about this early, being holy, to be set apart. So how do you do that? The word. That's what sets you apart, because you're taking heed to the instructions. That's the cleansing. But the baptism, the water baptism is for the remission of sins. The water baptism is the resemblance of the blood of Yahawashi. When you go in the water, he represents the whole book. Right. And that's in the word. Like you said, it's in the words. So when you go in the water in Yahawashi, you are symbolically being covered by his blood. And you just agreed that we need his blood, right?
I get it. And I do believe,
right,
that the old laws are still in effect.
Yes.
I do believe that they're still, even in 2024.
Yes.
Now, we might not be as perfect as we should be able to keep it as we can.
Right.
But even with us, there's a lot of all 613. But that
Right.
being said, I'm going to still take it upon myself to continue to learn and study and really take heed of that. But
absolutely.
I'm gonna look into that, because that's something that Israel shouldn't be against. Like, if we really gonna get down to it, like, that's something we shouldn't be against necessarily. If we still have to go get physically baptized, especially if you know the name of the Most High now, right? Then that's an entirely different spiritual feeling. Like, for instance, like when I married my wife, we really prayed. I wish we had fasted just to add more of the spirit.
Sure.
We really prayed, took it serious. I was with her. Yeah. I've been with her
for sure.
Yeah. So, that being said, this is real. I just give her some.
Call all Yahweh Shem Yahawashi. Because we keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our abilities. But it's not us being saved by the law that saves us. It's by the grace through Yahawashi. Right. Right.
We have to play our part to make our own elections to the best of our ability.
And how do we get to the Father? How do we do that? That's it, brother. That's it. No problem, brother. Even if
we're not in the same, we out here on the same mission. Our people it's getting real.
It is. It's definitely getting real.
We gonna have to stand on that business, brother.
Exactly. I want you. We gotta get you in that water first, man.
I'm gonna
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. I know. Look it up. For sure.
See what they say.
Yeah, you made.
I gotta.
No,
at
study.
least get 2 witnesses. I got you. I
Yeah.
got the scriptures.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Those are 2 witnesses right there.
Yes.
I at least want to talk to some brothers. I'm not a part of the camp, so I just want to talk to some brothers and see how they feel about the baptism aspect. I don't think
Do it. But the problem is not about whether
what
they're.
brother say, of course.
Yeah, well, no. I mean, like what I was about to say. My fault, brother. What I was about to say is not. It's not about that they will go against it in the sense of saying, "Oh, hey, screw the baptism," or it's a bad thing. What they'll say is, "You don't need it." That's where the incorrection is now.
See, just like this brother pulled out precepts.
Yeah.
You feel me? I can pull out precepts. So you gonna tell me, just like brothers can sit there and say, all the law is not done away with. We got to keep the commandments, and the scripture show me that baptism is something that either was thoroughly done away with, or I feel the same way about baptism as I would all 613 of the other commandments, because it's the same thing.
And it's a commandment. Yahawashi said it.
But we do got to keep in mind that John is not the Most High. John, Yahawashi is not the Most High. They don't have the power to change whatever the Most High said is this law. I want to be certain about it.
Right. Is Yahawashi? It's wicked it would do that too, right there. Yeah, is it? But that's this part. Yahawashi.
Their judgment is going to be where
Oh,
we
of
can
course.
just sit back and be like,
Car. But can Yahawashi do anything outside of the Father?
no.
Exactly. So if you know that, if like he said, my doctrine is not mine, but he who sent me. So whatever they gave, whatever the Most High gave to John the Baptist, the pastor Yahawashi, it's all Yahweh. Feel me, brother? Much love, man. Likewise. Likewise. I hope to hear you soon, man.
Oh, you will. I ain't got no choice.
Come on, man.
It may just look like I don't.
Nah, you good, man. Stop that. Love, brother. Take care now. Call Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. No, that is the you know what I'm saying. Pray that brothers get that understanding, man. You know what I'm saying. For those that know hey, what it is, in the Israel community, I love that. I love that situation because you already know who you are. Hey, Israel already know who they are, right? You gotta keep the law, gotta keep the commandments. Wear your fringes. Love thy neighbor as thyself, which that transcends the whole way, man. Understand the fundamentals is what we get into the gospel. You know what I'm saying? Water baptism is a fundamental. How's it going, y'all? How's it going? Unfortunately, it's been taught as if it's meat, and that's because of the way things have been taught. But that's because also Yahawashi is a stumbling block, to our people that the Most High doesn't let see it. So we love it when brothers can come and hear. They already know that they're an Israelite. They already know, go through, hey, yada yada, we've been lied to about Christianity, boom. Now what do? You got to believe in Yahawashi, right? You got to submit and be covered by the blood that is of Yahawashi the Hamashiach. And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? That's what we all need at the end of the day, because you can't get to the Father without going through the Son, right? And that baptism, how do you do it? That's how you start.